TamiBeFree. Welcome back to my channel. Just the messenger, A to A, authentically me, authentically you, we forever boom. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Welcome to Held Back, Hindered, Hurdles, oh my. And these are a plethora of things that a collective, especially if it resonates with you, collective, has been going through. And this is also a reading to expose those that held you back, hindered you, and made you go through hurdles. So, we're gonna start with okay. So this fell out. Message, child, and journey. I'm gonna shuffle, but that's what fell out. Worship is at the bottom of the deck. So you could have been held back since childhood on your journey. In regards to who you date or court, and also in regards to how you make your money, what you do for money, or what you choose to do in your career. Because of what you choose to do in your career. A house could be significant. House. An imprisonment. You could have been like locked up in the house or just like cooped up in the house. Concern in courthouse. So something could be in regards to a house. Someone's going to go to jail and they're concerned because of how something in the courthouse is going to go or has gone. What does the collective need to know in regards to held back, hindered, hurdles? Oh my. Who? Let's find out who is doing the holding back, the hindering, and the hurdles for the collective. Who is doing the hindering, the holding back, and the hurdles for the collective? H is significant, so H names can be significant. Triple H could be significant if you're a fan of wrestling. And the messages most high God in regards to who is hindering, causing hindrances, holding back and creating hurdles for the collective. It was reversed. This mature man in reverse. 5 is significant. But this mature man can be immature. So it can be an older gentleman that has the white hair, you know, but he is immature. So it's reversed. or it could be a man who is probably not that much older than you, or isn't older than you. But I'm leaning more towards a mature man in age, but he's immature as hell. Who else is doing the hindering, the hurdles, and holding back of the collective? So we have great fortune and courtship. So this mature man could be the one specifically, that collective, if he resonates with this, that's been hindering you, holding you back, and creating hurdles in regards to great fortune and a partnership, a courtship, who you're dating and who you date. Okay? 26 is significant, and number 4 is significant. It is still technically the 26th of January 2026, or literally this whole year. This is the year that you received this, 2026. 4. This is like a foundation, secure foundation, a secure, something secure. Secure the bag, but also a secure relationship. So, this mature man could have been making you insecure with your finances in the relationship. But those two always go hand in hand anyway. This immature man also could be insecure about his finances in the partnership or courtship that he is in currently too. If we're doing numerology, you have 584. That could be a specific number, but 584. Anything else on this deck? This immature man could be in bad health. 31. 31st could be significant. This is the month of January, the first month of the 2026 calendar year. And literally, the 31st could be a significant date in regards to someone having bad health. And the 27th, which is literally in a few minutes from now, to be specific, let's see, yeah, 11 minutes from now. I take that back. 10 minutes from now will be the 27th of January, and that could be a specific date in regards to unexpected income. Okay? That's underneath great fortune. Yep, concern coming out. 33 here. Someone could be 33 or 34 years of age here with the occupation. Wealthy man. Courtship here again. So someone wanting to really court you or you being courted. or someone wants to court you, give a gift, and it's something about a home, okay? Someone literally may be up out of here, maybe getting up out of here, okay? They may be transitioning. Number 19 is significant for this transition. Someone could have passed away in 2019 too, and that can be significant. Something about a child. A gift is over here. So there could have been a gift left to a child. This man is in his thoughts about a female here. But this can also be his child that grew up. You see that? This can also be his child that grew up. Someone's transitioning. Okay. What hides belief? What hides beneath all of this? For the collective. Most High God, angels, archangels, and the messages that you have for the collective. We did have depression peaking out, so depression, somebody could be depressed. Okay? Either because they know that they're transitioning, or they are getting the tones depressed because they know that they're transitioning. They also could be depressed because of the actions that they took. Because we did have imprisonment, okay? So someone could be in spiritual jail also. I also just heard they know that when they go, they're going to end up in purgatory. Something like that. Look, hold on. Emotional intelligence. And over here we have bad choices. Bad choices. They know they made bad choices, man, and they're realizing they didn't use their emotional intelligence when dealing with this situation in regards to this child that grew up not knowing that they have a gift. This gift can also be what they do. Like, their gift could be what they do, like using tarot or singing, dancing, whatever. They have a gift. And there's a wealthy man that sees what this feminine energy, when I say feminine energy, does. Someone wants to support this feminine energy, this wealthy man. Alright, so what are the messages Most High God to help clarify what's going on in regards to the holding back, hindering hurdles that the collective has to go through? something about you. So they have no reason to do what they did. They don't hate what you do. They don't hate anything about you. Which is why they're in the bad health. Bad health could literally be them being in depression too. Insecure. Did I say that this mature man could be insecure about his finances or his fortune and whatever partnership he's in? Because right there, you have insecure over great fortune and unexpected income. So it's giving that this mature man knew that you were knew what gift you had in store with a house too, knew what gift you had in store, and they were so insecure about their life and their finances that they decided to do something stupid. Pretty much. Something very immature. Marcus Houston can be significant because he was a part of the group Immature. Excuse me, confirmation. Houston, Texas can be significant too. But H is significant. Alright, anything else? Promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot free for all, sleeps with your man. Someone has been trying to say that you're promiscuous in these relationships. Or even someone's trying to pass off the energy that you're promiscuous so no one will want to date you, and it causes concern for whoever is interested in you or something like that, just to run people off from you, like, oh, she's a hoe, she cheats, and really that's not even your energy, that's somebody else's. That's what we call a projection. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anything else? Destroyed, broken, and effed up. You can take this in one or two ways. This is what the enemy seek to do, destroy. They tried to mess up all of this. Your great fortune, your unexpected income, your partnerships. And that is the mature man energy he was operating in. Trying to kill, steal, and destroy. Pretty much being the sleeper agent for for the devil. For the devil, who is technically our brother in Christ. So he has to listen to God at some point. He runs from it, but eventually he gonna be in a chokehold. He gonna be backed into the corner. I gotta turn you in. Something like that. We did have imprisonment, so someone might be getting turned in. Okay, but destroy can also mean trying to destroy how someone thinks about somebody, how someone sees somebody. and they're not innocent, da da da, like something like that. But also, this could literally be destroying your inner child's thoughts, how you think of your children, how others think that you think of your children. Take it how it resonates. Like it's confusion, which is the devil's handiwork. Total drama action. Look at there, drama. Devil's handiwork. Game over is right behind that. So all of those tactics are coming to an end because this is supposed to happen. The situation is about to explode. She's about to pop off into flames. Yeah. Someone's doing illegal substances. It's very toxic. And there's a show being put on. So no one's really happy in this situation. Depression was here. Let's see what this deck has to say in regards to this. And then eventually we're going to clarify this over here. I feel like this is all the good stuff that's coming in. But this is who and why they're hindering. Okay? So these people are this mature man, this old man, this person that has lived their life, is pretty much an insecure hater. They didn't want you to get the money that they never had. They're greedy. And they also want to keep you from having happiness in your love life. Collective. Take how it resonates. But yikes. They can't let you have nothing. They don't want you to be happy at all, huh? They might have even hated the fact that you were so happy as a child. So this has been going on for a while. Quite a while. They wanted you to be lonely because they're lonely. Misery loves company type of energy. Anything else? These fall first. You got goals and illness. So a goal, this is preparation, expectation, determination. And with illness, you have disease, weakness, and fragile. Yeah, so someone, once again, off from energy, bad health, right over here. This mature man will have a goal to make you suffer in your finances, make you suffer and feel secure and insecure in regards to you receiving what you were supposed to receive anyway. Trying to stop you from manifesting what it was that you were supposed to receive. But the promise is still being kept. You're going to get this partnership no matter what. You're going to get these finances no matter what. Trap at the bottom of the deck here. Victim. Trick. Like, it was a trick of the mind, so illusion, skull magic, whatever magic they were trying to do. Hallucin. Look at this. Look at this hesitation. Trying to make somebody like hesitate, be trapped in their thoughts. A lot of thinking. So someone wants to actually come in and be down on bending knee, but there's a lot of playing with people's thoughts and emotions. Spell work, full moon magic, love spells and stuff that's being done to try to make people not see their divine counterpart. That's what it's giving, for real. Trying to make somebody see their partner in a different light, other than what they truly are. And this could even be like people doing death magic, trying to put an end to people's relationships. You gotta do magic to put an end to somebody's relationship. That means that relationship is stronger than any relationship they've ever experienced in their own life. If you think that you can put an end to somebody else's relationship by doing magic, you clearly don't understand that a good relationship can withstand anything, especially with God all up and through there. That He's going to protect it, because the goal is for the two to be one. Innocent, in an innocent good standing in God's eyes. So He is going to allow it. Alliance. Two becoming one. Look at that. Trust. Honest. Compatibility. Yeah, these people have trust. They're honest with each other. They're compatible. Ain't no way this is going to die. If anything, what they wished for you, especially this immature, mature man, what they wished for you and your partner is what is going to be for them. And there's evidence of this being done, and how it's being done, and why it's being done. A lot of evidence. Detection, investigation, proof. Proof is here. Investigation been happening. They've already been detected. And I feel like there's even more that's going to be exposed in regards to who, what, when, where, and why they feel depressed, and why they hate what they got going on in their life. There's gonna be more. That's what I was hoping to expose, but it's okay. We gonna get there if it come up. Hold on, y'all. This iPhone does not have the feature where I can pause the video, so everyone have to hear everything. Excuse me, I'm blowing my nose. Okay. No fear. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Anything else we need to know? Let's hang out really quickly. In regards to who, what, when, where, why. Okay. This immature, mature man wanted to infect pretty much someone's finances or possible great fortune in their relationship with their partner. With the moon being here and with a full moon being, there's secrets, man. So if you did some malicious shit towards somebody underneath this full moon or the last full moon, any moon work, I do hope that you know the moon will expose what you've done. She will. La Luna will expose what you've done. The energy that you used, it was borrowed. You use the moon's energy to do some fuck shit. So she will expose the fuck shit that was done. That it is a drawback from using her energy. You're supposed to use the moon's energy to help you in subconscious matters. Let's see. Yeah. Unconsciousness. To help in the unconscious matters, subconscious matters, the deep state, your inner workings. A secret right here. Yeah, okay. Confusion. Didn't I say something about confusion? So I'm trying to do confusion spells. So, when you're confused now, to the point where, like, people are questioning whether or not you're okay, it's because you did this to someone else. You reap what you sow. The law of karma. You reap what you sow. And I literally just said, karma is, she's pow real quick lately. Like, this year, 2026, she is not playing. Karma is sitting right there next to you and seeing what you do. Oh, you did that? Boom. Okay. Word. So you got 7 hours before that come back to you. Some people, you got 7 minutes, 7 seconds before that comes right back to you. Karma is on that type of time, and I wouldn't be doing nothing to nobody. If anything, I'd be happy healing. Happy healing. Did you learn your lessons? You know? Because karma is tapping asses like it's no tomorrow. Like it's no tomorrow. Okay? Like it's no tomorrow. And for some people, there is no tomorrow. The karma tap is literally going to be slow singing and flower bringing for somebody. So please be careful out here. Don't be playing with karma as that play. She don't play. You may think she playing, but she don't play. And if you're a divine one, if you're a chosen one, if you're part of 144 and you know it, don't test it. Do not test it. Do not test it. You need to have all your testing done, okay? Anything else? Yeah, hangman energy, stagnancy. Yeah, stagnation. Somebody's perspective needed to change in regards to this. So, yeah, there might be like a little moment of a break or something going on. Someone may be sitting down and trying to like, okay, what's my end goal here with this situation? Or they probably might be looking back and be like, why did I do that again? Because someone's reflecting now, why did I do that? Why was I so blah, 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 blah. It's because King of Pentacles energy, someone has a King of Pentacles energy. Somebody has the Midas touch. But someone is also the bride of Christ. Like, someone's meant to be a bride for God. Like, their duty is to marry someone. Specifically, God has ordained this. And it's safe to marry this person. Because it's successful. This is someone's meant to marry a successful person. Whether they're successful when they marry, or whether they gain the success after they marry. Either way, this person that someone's meant to marry is going to lead them to success. And it feels like this immature man was jealous. But you're a mature man. You've had life that you've lived, and you've done nothing with it. So why are you immaturely jealous of someone else's opportunities that's coming in for them who hasn't lived their life fully yet? Yeah, Two of Cups. A connection, connectivity, a beneficial connection. This is going to be beneficial not just for the the female, but it's beneficial for the male too. Two individuals coming together, this is gonna be beneficial all around, and not just for the couple, but their children. Three of Cups. So 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, progression. We got progression here. This is good. This is steps in the right. Social events. Seeing, all seeing eye. Friendship. I feel like this connection can't be destroyed because the amount of connectivity that they have, the amount of how they think about each other, or this person's thoughts of this person, they still see this person as innocent. They still see this person as a child of God, just like they're a child of God. Ooh, that's deep. When your partner sees you as a child of God, even though you may have even been promiscuous, right? But they still see you as a child of God. They still see you still have your innocence. You're not. Yeah, you may have done some things. You've had your journey, but it didn't change you. You're still this bundle of joy. You bring joy to their life. And I think this is why this mature man is upset, because either he doesn't have someone that brings joy to his life, or he can't bring joy to nobody's life. Either way, I'm upset. Drake is very significant. I'm not gonna lie, because that Iceman trailer or music video, whatever it is, yeah. And the fact that there's gonna be a freeze coming, for some reason it made me think of Drake. Sorry, Drake. Sorry, but it came up. I don't know even what that is correlating with. I don't know all your business. I just know what God tell me. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Cups energy. Nostalgia. The divine child. He still sees you as a divine child, even though you've done things in your past. Returning. It's this love is unbreakable. Well, let me listen to that song again. But Alicia Keys, Unbreakable. We might end up breaking up. We'll live an impact since we sing this love is unbreakable. So someone could have even broke up with a person. And this mature man's like, yes, they're not dating anymore. Woo, they're not working anymore. And next week, like, same bat time, same bat channel. It's next week. Like it ain't never happened. The breaking of this type of divine connection is what's making it stronger. So, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Better than a home when I'm alone. Kelly Clarkson. Stronger. Just me, myself, and I. So when that breakup happened, people realize these two in this relationship realize, okay, I am just better off being alone. Like we had these thoughts, right? Maybe I am just better off being alone. But I miss them. No matter how mad I am, I can't stay mad at them. It makes me mad that I can't stay mad, but I love them. Those are the type of thoughts that this man or this female, take how it resonates, vice versa. This man may be having about this female, or this female may be having about this man, but either way, they like, that's my baby. Or we got babies together. And sometimes you don't always, stay together for the babies. But if you are willing to compromise and really work on that relationship because of the babies, and because this person makes you happy, and because you love this person, like all those factors have to play a part. Your feelings and your happiness have to be forefront, not just because of the babies either. You know, y'all can co-parent. You know, but if you really want this person, if you really yearn for this person in your heart, for real, for real, for real, can't nobody break that. That's God saying, hey, your heart still thump for them. I know your heart. That's God saying, I know your heart. That's why they for you and you for them. I know your hearts. It was not just saying, oh, maybe I'm better off from being alone. But that search for yourself every time that you break up with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Even if you get back together with them or not, but that inner work that you do, searching for yourself, like what makes me happy and and getting to know yourself each time, that's healing you in order for this connection to come back together, or whatever connection that comes next. It's very pure. It's very pure to do so. Let's focus on material things. And it puts you in less focus on material things. It makes you look within yourself, right? Like, this cat's in a box, and it's not a fancy box, but this cat is pure, loving. People can walk by this cat and be like, I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna wash you. I'm gonna warm you up with a nice blanket and some warm milk. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna love on you. Will you give me a purr? Yeah. I also see you like big-eyed and wishful and hopeful. And I'm also getting that nasty side, and like, that's my kitty. They like, that's my kitty. Nobody else supposed to nobody else supposed to play with my kitty in the box. That's my kitty in that box. That's my box kitty. That's my box kitty. Look, you look, the lovers unity. Yep. Mutually exclusive. They mutually. So you and this person feel the same way about each other. Yeah, whatever it was that this immature man was trying to do is coming to an end, and it might physically be them also. So boom, let's move over here. And then I think this belongs over here in this whole area. That 6 of Cups is, boom, returning. Everything is returning back to you. Everything that was meant to you is returning back to you because it's yours. The gifts from the occupation, or using your gift as an occupation, is what's going to help you to solidify this home, something like that. Emperor, discipline, trillionaire, structure. Then I say something about the 4s, structure, foundation. 4 is here twice with the Emperor. That's 4. 4. 4. So it's protected. Look, there's hidden info coming in. So there's some info coming in via this Emperor energy. Get away from the cabal. So the cabal could be Also, behind these hindrances and hurdles and holding back, shadow banding is here too. So somebody could have been shadow banned. This could be trying to block your occupation from blossoming fully, from growing to its full potential. Choosing between. Probably choosing between whether or not they want to release this hidden information. They don't have a choice anymore. They have to release this hidden information. That's what I just got from that. There is no choice anymore. You had your choice to do it, and you chose not to do it, so now you gotta do it. Imprisonment did come out, so I'm gonna go to prison. Imprisonment, not just jail. Prison. Prison. Anything else? Yeah, there's trauma here, of course. Three of Swords, crazy. Nancy. Separation. See, yeah, that separation. It was a hurting thing. So you can sue for emotional distress. You can sue for emotional distress in regards to your relationships. The slander also in regards to your relationships. Oh, you're all the stuff that people said about you. You can sue. You can sue. Sharing energy. Forward movement. Focus. Forward movement. Strong ambitions. Forward. Moving forward. Strong ambitions. Speed of light, moving lightning fast. Lightning fast. A car could be significant. Four of Cups. Contemplation. Super heavy contemplation. Envious of others. So yeah. Yeah. This immature man was very envious of the situation that was at hand for you. The hand that God had dealt for you since birth. Jealous of the hand that God had dealt for you since birth. Jealous of what God had planned for you. But not asking God, God, what is it that you have planned for me? How can I make my life this good? What work can I do on my end to make my life this good? But to covet or to covet someone else's blessings, things. And the Bible said, don't covet someone's servant, don't covet children, don't covet wives, don't covet their house, their land, their dogs, their sheep, their pigs, their livestock. You don't covet something that's somebody else's because that's for them. God made that uniquely for them. When you start to covet something for somebody else, you have to go through their trials and their tribulations that they had to go through in order to reach that. You're not built for that. Everybody ain't got the same trials and tribulations. People literally might have to go through having AIDS and HIV in order to get to what God got for them. So now you find yourself having AIDS and HIV because you wanted what somebody else got for their blessings, for their ending. And your blood not built for AIDS and HIV like that. And your pocket's not built for it because them pills is expensive too. So now you got AIDS and HIV, can't pay for your pills. Your blood not doing too well. You're not having a good survival rate like most people is nowadays because it's not built for you. Your structure is not built for that. And that goes back to what the where that that separation. It was the Emperor card that said structure. Your foundation has to be solid. So if you're coveting somebody else's things, some houses, cars, and it's not for you, that's not for you. Now you're creating a curse within your own blood. So if it's a curse in your blood, in your DNA, guess who else has your DNA? Your bloodline. So you're creating a curse within you and your bloodline because you want to cover something that is not for you. That's how God does that. He said it in the Bible. Do not covet something that is for someone else. That's somebody else's husband. That's somebody else's wife. That's somebody else's servant. That's somebody else's lawn servant, lawnmower. That's somebody else's pen. You want to steal their pen. Now you can't write. You lost your hand because you want to use somebody else's pen. Is that in Caribbean culture? Is it just in Caribbean culture? No, I feel like that's in African culture too. You pay for stealing. The price for stealing is you might lose your hand. You literally might lose your hand. Not just your fingers. You might lose your whole hand for touching something that wasn't yours. So there's a thief out here. Essentially. So thieves, because the collaboration is there with the three principles. People working as a team to try to. But that's okay. There's sudden changes happening. Suddenly. Happening now. Suddenly. With quick progression. Suddenly, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Excuse me, confirmation. I don't know what happened. Someone might be suddenly transitioning. Someone might be on a journey back to them pearly gates. Divine feminine energy is here. Someone was trying to get divine feminine to transition. But there's a great reset happening in regards to that. Because divine feminine energy is a nurturing energy. And so that nurturing energy will be met with nurturing energy. You put out nurturing energy, you're going to get nurturing energy. You're not going to get that warlike zone energy. What you wish for other people is what will become of you. Divine feminine is just nurturing in her energy. And or his energy. Because we have divine masculine and divine feminine energy in both counterparts. Because you can't have one without the other. You can't have a partner that's not going to be nurturing to you. It wouldn't feel good. It'd be like, where's the love? Black Eyed Peas. Where's the love, the love, the love? But if you have if both partners can learn to be nurturing at times, like when someone's sick, oh baby, let me take care of you, let me rub you down, let me da 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 da. That's nurturing. That's you restoring and refilling your partner's cup. Because you know they're sick, their energy is low. You're pouring your energy into them and you wishing them well. You rubbing them down with some hot oil. And I'm not even thinking about it in a nasty way, but you know that nasty thing can happen too. Yeah. So this is all the good stuff that's coming in over here. You know, there's people that was collaborating trying to do things, but there's also people collaborating trying to fix this and balance this out. Because there's people trying to cover the things that's meant for you. And so let me just say, whatever way that this great fortune was left or supposed to be given to the collective, you will be receiving it one way or another. It's like it's divine justice, divine timing. It's time for you to receive your justice. It's time for you to receive what God had for you. Because it's for you, not for no one else. They don't have the structure. They don't have what it takes to actually hold on to that blessing, manage that blessing the way that God chose you and built you to do so. Yeah, reconciliation's right here. Right here. This was in reverse. Reconciliation right there. Developing better processes. So developing better processes in how you do things. And that's what, ultimately, that's the goal. Develop a better process in how you do things. How you process what's going on. How you process the energy. So for those that's been trying to block and hide and hinder and do all these hurdles and this and that and that and this, trying to stop you from getting to what God has literally made for you to have. Right here, there's I think it's time to take a trip to your bed. That's what the death angel's saying. Oh my God. Oh, wait, hold on. Welcome to Super Duper Jupiter. So something about Jupiter and expansion. This is the expansion pack. Yeah, this is that expansion pack. This is that expansion pack that the collective's been waiting for. But in order for the expansion to happen, something else has to disband. So this is a star dying. Because when a star dies, it creates a black hole and it implodes on itself. It shrinks. So the expansion is the growth. The growth is happening for the collective. Whoever was trying to stunt your growth, they're shrinking. So this is definitely someone in an older age, because as you get older, you shrink, you get shorter, you shrink. Someone may actually have to go and see a shrink, that too, because of all the confusion spells. Well, confusion, oh yeah, that's what the world is today, hey. That's from Sister Act 2, I believe. Someone is about to be so confused they don't remember what day it is. And okay, don't stress that, because sometimes we all forget what day it is. We gotta look at, but they don't know what day it is. Somebody done fucked around with fairies, because you get on a fairy's bad side, they will make you lose your trace in your mind. You tracing what time is it? What year are we in? So this is giving like dementia, Alzheimer's. Alright. They gonna learn today. Okay, so car crash could be significant because I just said, all right, they're gonna learn today, and didn't Kevin Hart get into a really bad car crash? And we had the chariot car. So a car crash could be very, 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 very significant. Confirmation, that wasn't even none of my devices. That was somebody else's device in the house. Okay, you guys take care, okay? And even though those that held you back did what they did, they held you back. Pray that they use their discernment for their own lives while they still have it, because someone is literally about to be ushered to their final resting place. I think it's time we take a trip to the bed. Bro, when someone passes, this wedding can commence finally. Finally. And I'm saying finally because the divine realms have been waiting for this to happen. It's like finally. So this is something long awaited. Like, this is something like presidential. Again. Something presidential. I think it's time we take a trip to the bay. Don't you be afraid to let me elevate you. Welcome you to super duper Jupiter love. I think it's time we take a look at divine feminine, divine masculine. Expecting is you're expecting for some shit to go down. Wait on the Lord and He will come through. Wait on the Lord, He will shelter you. And it won't be long. Just wait a little while. Here's what you got to do. And He cares for you. He cares for you. So wait on the Lord and He will come through. I feel like also this is long awaited to the point where you might get a little impatient. Okay? It's been that long of a wait. But there's in that little, because I dropped a whole bunch of messages in that 30-minute video that I posted yesterday, the 26th of January, saying that there's like an express lane being opened. That's that chariot energy. There's an express lane being opened. Something might happen in an express lane. Okay? A car accident might happen in an express lane. But also, it's happening quickly. It might be a gunshot win, y'all. Someone is like reflecting on the bad choices that they made, and it's making them very depressed. It's making them very depressed to realize that they made such bad decisions. That Jupiter love song is one of two ways. You getting married to your person, and they're serenading you to the bed, okay? Or someone is being ushered to their final resting place by death himself. I think it's time we take a trip to your bed. Don't be afraid to let me elevate you. Meaning you going to the upper room. Someone literally may be going to the upper room. I think it's time we take a trip to your bed. Your final resting place. Don't you be afraid to. Oh God, this is literally death serenading somebody to their. I should not laugh, but like the way I'm seeing it is Billy and Mandy, and Grimm is singing. Grimm is literally singing Trey songs in his Jamaican accent. Telling them, and someone is mad. They're mad, but once again, you made these bad choices. That's why it's happening. This is God's judgment, not nobody else's. This is God's judgment of the actions that you took, the steps that you took blindly forward. You couldn't see why God was telling you to stop or why God was telling you do not. You didn't read the Bible to know that there is literally a whole section in the Bible where the Bible said do not covet that person's horse, cattle, wife, kids, house, yard, fence, tree, none of that. That's not yours. You can't claim it. If you claim it, there's a responsibility to that. Energetically, now you have the responsibility to understand what it took to get that. If you don't understand that, these are the consequences. So someone might be dying and someone might be going to prison. Yeah, all because of this gift, all because of this. They wanted to delight in your gift. This could literally be somebody trying to steal your spiritual gift. So they had a spiritual gift, trying to steal your spiritual gift, and now they got no gifts. Not even a gift of life anymore. Yikes. Hello, because life is a gift, and it can be taken. It can be taken. I'm not talking about the movie Taken with Jason Voorhees. No, I'm not talking about I have a special set of skills. No, this is God saying I will take that life, that light that is operating your vessel, and I give it to somebody else while you playing. There's somebody else that needs to come back that's going to have a little bit more sense than what you got. Okay, I'm done. Because he is digging in somebody behind. It's really about to happen, right? Like, it's really about to happen real soon for somebody. It's really about to happen real soon for somebody. And then on the other end, it's really about to happen real soon for somebody. This is an express lane. All that, them nights that you cried and you wonder why is it taking so long, God? He finna tell you why. Cause I've been in that boat too. I was just in that boat. No, why is it taking so long? I stopped asking why is it taking so long, and I'm learning to just day by day.